Nightride day, obviously, because the regular Nightride is way too dark. Yeah, maybe I should put some games up from this map. I mean, honestly, this map here, if I just, because I still have the old iTurk's old map editors, so I can still like access this file, even if I can't load it in game. It honestly probably would not be all that difficult to remake in the current map editor. The only thing is textures, and then also all this crazy stuff I would have to. I mean, that stuff wouldn't be super difficult to optimize. This stuff might need to change, because there would be like 500 draw calls for like this one building. Yeah, this I put here on purpose. Don't ask me why. I think it's just the. I think what it was is these buildings I just weren't lining up quite right, so I just kind of put this here. It's a nice hiding spot though. Got these weird walls, shed thing. This is kind of like the ugly part of the map, so don't look at that, guys. So don't look at the ugly part of the map. This entire area looks a little bit weird. It's definitely it's probably the weirdest, kind of the weirdest looking part. A few spawns up here. Gotta climb all the way up. This building was inspired by Block on Call of Duty 4, where if you were on old school mode, or if you just had mods, you could jump over the fence and then climb all the way to the top of the building. Pretty cray-cray. Yeah, this map is big. And you have the classic spot here. 1 second, guys. Got me a pizza in the oven, you know how it is. So, yeah, camping in here and then like checking the spawn. Uh-oh. Of course I did that. Yeah, this map is tall enough that low gravity does not protect you from everything. This is probably the ugliest building possibly in any map. I mean, honestly, it's just all concrete textures, but that's what I wanted it to look like, because there's buildings in China that actually look like this, where they build the building, but the entire, I mean, not the outside looks fine, but the entire inside is just concrete. It just has absolutely no, like, wall paneling or anything, because that's just what they do. I don't know why. Just look up the Chinese real estate bubble if you want more info on that. But, yeah, got these nice, like, you know, banquet halls or something. This is what that's supposed to be. Got the hotel lobby. This is one of the first parts I made, so it's slightly inordinately detailed with this like reception desk here that no one ever had a reason to camp behind. That was kind of the idea of putting that there, but it's kind of also pointless. Let me check my pizza again. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Just had to pull my pizza out of the oven there. So yeah, we got the old staircase, another good camping spot. Not really. I do have parkour videos. I might post those at some point. So this is the top part here. Don't even ask me what this building's supposed to be. I don't even know. So just don't ask. No questions allowed. This staircase is a classic. It's like what everyone does when they spawn in blue is just run right up that staircase and go through this choke point here to get over to the red side. Yeah, Red. We just kind of have these default looking props here. This one, I actually hit a trick shot once. You can like stand on this and look straight in there. Freaking dope. I'm sure I still have that somewhere. I'm gonna put that in one of my montages. This container, my GPU is like on fire between running this map and doing the recording. Just barely holding 60 FPS. This container, someone complained they couldn't even get out of it once they got in, which is true when you have the low gravity perk on, because you can't sway jump. So, I mean, you can't mantle. So I had to put some boxes in there. This is another useless building. This is all it is. I kind of had a feeling someone would camp. You could camp kind of here and look at the red spawn, but people never really did. I don't really blame them either. But yeah, got some stairs to nowhere. Great job, city planners. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so we got the stairs to the hotel. We got this garage here. It's supposed to be a garage. I don't really know why you'd have a garage under the. Anyway, yes, this is ramp thing number 1. 1 of 2. This is how you get to the roof of the hotel. Originally I had, so on the roof by the red spawn, which I'll point out as soon as I get up here what I'm talking about. On the roof of the red spawn, there was, can I jump up here? There we go. The red spawn is this side. So on this roof, there's like 1 or 2 spawn points. I think there's just 1. So you have like a 1, or whatever it is, you have like a 1/6 chance of spawning up here. I think there's 2 spawn points actually. Versus spawning down there. And then I used to have spawn points up here, but that would just be too crazy for the blue team. Also didn't really make a whole lot of sense, because the thing is that, oh my god, I did that again. So, the thing is that the red building, you can just climb up with stairs. So it's pretty easy for people to climb up there and then just spawn trap the red spawn, and it's super hard to get them out. But for the middle part here, it's hard to get up there. So this stupid thing I never fixed. The floating box. That's like the only thing wrong. It's the only thing I've ever found wrong with this map. In this version I have here. I mean, there are like a couple like glitchy things that I can't control, but yeah, that's the only error. Yeah, so this if you spawn up there, it's just too easy to control all the map. Get the one hotel room you can walk into is right here. You just hang your fat ass out the window and shoot anyone that's in the middle of the map, or up there, or up there. Foreshadowing. I thought this was a pretty funny to add, because you don't really use it a whole lot because you're so exposed, but it is kind of funny where you just hang out the window in the middle of the map like you just don't care, you know. It's like it doesn't look like a tactical position at all. It looks super weird when you're doing it, but it is pretty funny. What I really want to do is remake this map, but the thing is that, so first of all, some of these props here are not in the new map editor, and to be fair, most of the props in the old map editor were pretty useless, and kind of just, people would just spam them everywhere. But having all these buildings on the outside here saves a lot of work, because you can't go in them, but you don't need to, because they're just decoration for the outside, and they also run pretty efficiently. I mean, because if you just you know, light on all the objects and stuff you put in, the maps really don't run that laggily. This one runs, I think, 40% slower than construction site night is what I measured. That's on the low thing, but that's really not that bad considering this map is like looks probably like 10 times more detailed than construction site night. No offense, Oma. But like with all like the blocks and everything, you know, so the performance really is not that bad. And then of course, you know, so I would expect it'd probably be slightly worse performance, to be honest, on the new map editor, just because things. But if I can optimize, but the new map editor is also more. There's also more room for optimization. That's just how it is. So yeah. And here's the last part here is that oh no, we got these stairs blocking the way. Planks, I mean, blocking the stairs. Is it? You can drop down here. So there's this sewer part here. This part you just got a suicide. Might as well show you, I guess. You just have to suicide to get out of here. This little trap. You get out here, you're just stuck, plain and simple. Yeah, so this map would be a bit of work to recreate. I mean, I could do it in like probably like 8 hours or something. Just because I already have a template for how it's all supposed to go, and I don't have to like think through everything again. Plus, of course, I have played this map, and obviously I created it the first time, but also played on it a bunch, at least a few times. So it wouldn't be super hard for me to remember how stuff goes. But the main thing is I need a texture pack, and then having extra assets to place in the game world. I love having this pipe here. Why, I don't know. Just something drove me to put it here. Anyway. I love how this is like literally like so much something that you have to crouch. You gotta crouch here. This is how you get on top of the tallest building. The walls all covered with Little Debbie snack cake brownies. Yeah, having those props, like I said, is really a huge time saver because they fit in well, and you can just place them down like once. You don't have to recreate the things, and they also probably would run better than if I created it manually because they're already optimized and stuff. Yes, this is how you get on top of the tall building. It's taller than everything else in the map, as you can see. This is kind of the only. Oh my god, why did I do that? That was not even intentional, y'all. That's kind of. I was gonna say that's kind of the only part of the map where you're high enough up where it's super obvious. It's that the map's floating in space instead of being in the middle of like another cityscape. I mean, here you can see there's nothing in the background, but most of this map kind of has, reasonably high walls. So. Except this part, obviously. Let's see if I can hit some parkour here. Right there, that's what I'm trying to get to. Nope. Ah! That's one of the most difficult parkour spots. You can actually do like a 3-man spot. We were thinking about having some like parkour battles on this map. Like some like hide and seek, but like 3v3 parkour. Yeah, like that. You can get on there, you just have to aim it better than I'm aiming it. Yeah, and there's another parkour spot over this away. I don't know why I climbed up on that, you don't need to. Just climb up here, and then you can, oh, you have to have low gravity sprinter to get on that. It really helps if you do anyway. This you can, I think you gotta have low gravity sprinter for both of these. Actually, this one you don't. You can do it with either low gravity or sprinter. It's just easier if you have both. So you can get on top of this thing by jumping between those corners, and then the by far the easiest parkour spot, and this will be the end of the video, is the trees, bro. Problem with letting people place trees down is people want to just make like a huge freaking forest and lag like everything out of shape, you know, like lag everything down. It's like, nah, bro, you just gotta do it like this. You know, we got some nice happy trees. Little Bob Ross reference. Got some nice happy trees here. It really adds to the map. You don't have to have like a huge freaking like overgrown forest playing it down. You know what I mean? I can't remember if you can. Yeah, I think you have to mantle to get on top of there. But I think that you can go over here and do it. Yep, there we are. Yeah, so you can get on top of these pretty easily, as you see. So you can like camp back there. This is a really good hide and seek spot. Or at least pretty good. And then also what's cool is you can look at this building and see the entire thing is hollow. Doesn't even have a back to it. And when people discover this, they're like, what the, you know, or like you can see like, cause you look like you're indoors and there's like doors up here, but it's just blocks, nothing going on. And people are like, there's not even a back to this building. And it's like, well, yeah, because when you're inside the map, you can't tell that. So how would I put a back on a building that doesn't even, you know, doesn't even need one? Oh yeah, this is the actual last parkour spot. I knew I was forgetting one. Yeah, likewise for this one, people were like, "Oh, is like everything in here like a room?" It's like, no, it's not. Everything in this map, I designed this map pragmatically so that essentially everything that you don't see is as minimalistic as possible. Which is what you want. You don't want to be doing crazy stuff. Like for example, this building here, there's no wall there. There's no back wall. There's nothing even in this building with the black windows there. I just put it there so that it looks like, so that it would be something taller than this building. You know, it's just there for show. There's nothing in it. Yeah. So the last parkour spot, which hopefully I can get the first try because I really don't want to have to redo this, is go over here. And then go down here, and then you want to hit on. Okay, I gotta. Oops. A little anticlimactic there. No, I pressed F instead of D. I don't know how I messed that up. Going 0 and 8, guys. Look at that, KD. I really want to show you this last parkour spot though. Someone told me there's another way you can get over here. You gotta like parkour off of these windows. Might as well try this once, but I've never been able to do it so far. So. Yeah, there we are. I don't know why he told me to do that though. I don't really know why. Yeah, I think that was for a different parkour spot is why you would want to do that. Alright, probably last attempt on this here. It's really not that hard to do it, you just have to know how to do it. Which I guess it is a little difficult, because I know how to do it, and I'm not doing it right. So. Go over here. Alright. Yes, there we are. Because you're falling so fast, it's really like weird. Feels weird, but it's really not that difficult. This one also. Yeah, so it's like this building you can see is completely hollow. Just nothing there. The hotel here have the hallway, which I actually in development I shifted the hallway over by like 1 window worth. That's why there's some like spare blocks here that don't go to anything. That's the hallway there. That's that single hotel room. This is that shaft to go down to the sewers there we saw before. This is the shaft to go up to the top of the hotel. This is the hotel lobby right here. There we are. That was not even hard to do. This is the hotel lobby here. This is the back of the whatever thing. Yeah, this is probably the best hide and seek spot is right here. Because people literally have to know about this parkour spot in order to get down here, and then they have to do it successfully, and then jump over here and then find you. Yeah, this is like a real OG spot. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Kind of didn't mean to sprint on that one, but I did have an instinct. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. This is a long video, but I just wanted to give a final tour of this map. And yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.